Okay, welcome back. Last time we had our first encounter with Team Magma at Meteor Falls, then we made our way to Mount Chimney. Now, before I do anything else, I'm talking to this guy to get the charcoal. I also dropped a whole bunch of items into the PC in between episodes, and also did some training in order to add Malphite the Graveler to the team, so we now have a Graveler on the team. Hopefully this will, not backfire horribly, hopefully it'll last over a while. So today we're going to be fighting Flannery, the one with a fiery passion that burns. Hey, how's it going, Champion Bound Branch? Lavaridge's gym leader Flannery uses fire-type Pokemon. Her passion for Pokemon burns stronger and hotter than a volcano. Don't get too close to her, you'll burn. Hose her down with water and then go for it. Okay, so, in case you couldn't tell, this is a fire-type gym. And pretty much I'm just going to run headfirst into all of the double battles. Why? Just because I can. And honestly, I'm not too worried about any of the battles in the gym. I am a little bit worried about Flannery herself, though. But I'll explain more about when I'll explain a little bit more about why I'm a bit perturbed. Is perturbed the right word here? It probably isn't. Anyway, I am a little bit worried about fighting Flannery. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. No burn, no burn, no burn. 10 out of 10, we didn't get burnt. I love it when I don't get burnt. Also, 10 out of 10, that normal living on 1 HP is just a little bit for me. Also, Marshtomp will more than likely hit the level cap by the time we Flannery, especially if I fight all the trainers, which I'm probably going to. Mostly just because, honestly, well, I quite enjoy fighting all the trainers in here because that is a whole mountain of experience. I mean, I say that, there's still a whole bunch of trainers just out in the wild that I haven't fought yet. Like, I haven't fought most of the trainers on Route 114, or 115, or, I actually haven't fought trainers on Cycling Road yet, either. But I still have a good few trainers I can go back and fight if I need to. Okay, so here's the plan for this. I am a little bit concerned about this Kecleon, so I'm going to take out the Numel straight away and target the Kecleon. Basically, I'm getting rid of the Numel and I'm going to double in on the Kecleon because the Kecleon could be a potential threat. Also, it is more specially defensive than physical, I know that much for a fact. And pretty much the plan here is I land Rock Throw. Rock Throw hits for good damage. Turns it to be a rock type, and now I go for Mud Shot on it. Then, after that, I Rock Throw again, and if it survives, I just loop back around. But no, that's fine. Kecleon goes down, and we are in the clear for this. Because to be totally honest, that Kecleon was the only kind of normal Pokemon in here that I was worried about. Basically, I was worried about one Pokemon in this gym before Flannery, and it was that Kecleon. Because I think we only have 2 or 3 more trainers in here before we actually Flannery, and it's basically just all Numels and Slugmas, mostly just because, well, there's not a whole lot of fire types available in the Hoenn region, and I guess because, I don't know why no one has a Vulpix in here, because Vulpix does turn up later in the game, and I don't know why no one has one here. Maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe they want to keep Vulpix being a secret, who knows. Either way, this guy, okay, yeah, he had a lot of dialogue there, wow. I say that it was like 4 whole lines, but whatever. Anyway, we're just going to take out this Slugma. I think Slugma has slightly better special defense, so I'm just going to go for Mud Shot and just one-shot it. Because I imagine that one-shot, right? Yeah, it does, fantastic. Okay, so, I think we have maybe 2 trainers left, and I know that one of them is a battle girl who is, I think it's this trainer. Yeah, that's fantastic. I always remember because there's one in a couple of gyms. There's this one, and they have a Meta-type that has Fire Punch, and the one in Watson's gym had Thunder Punch. So I imagine, I imagine, I don't know, but I'm not 100% certain, but I feel like later in the game when we get to the Sutopolis gym to fight Hoenn, I imagine there'll probably be someone in there who has a Meditite, or more likely by that time a Medicham that has Ice Punch. Which I think does make kinda sense. Also, 10 out of 10, Marshtomp has now hit level 29. Meaning, Marshtomp is now set and ready. Well, it's now hit the level cap, so it's about as ready as it can possibly be. And with that, we have now reached Flannery herself. Honestly, not too bad of a time. Like, I got there pretty fast. Okay, so, also, I'm short a lava cookie because I used it in training. Mostly because I was training in Fiery Path and Malphite got poisoned, so I just used it to heal that rather than walking back. Okay, let's fight Flannery. Welcome. No, wait. Uni Trainer, how good to see you've made it here. I've been entrusted with the... No, wait. I'm Flannery and I'm the gym leader here. Dare not underestimate me, though. I've only been a leader a short time. With skills inherited from my grandfather, I shall demonstrate the hot moves we've honed on this land. Honestly, that's always been something I found quite fun about Flannery. Like, clearly she is very new to the job of being a gym leader, so she's trying to sound intimidating, but also welcoming at the same time and doesn't quite know how to do it. Anyway, so, her team is 4 Pokemon. She has Numel, Slugma, Camerupt, and Torkoal. I'm not worried about the Numel or the Slugma. Camerupt, little bit worried about. Torkoal, I am very worried about. However, if I can, now that I'm halfway through the fight without having taken a single point of damage, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, I suppose. Okay, so we go for Water Gun because it's quad effective stab. And, okay, Tackle hits for 13. That's not too bad. So now I can go for Water Gun and take out this Camerupt. Fantastic. Okay, so we've taken 13 damage. Marshtomp hits level 30. And now comes the problem Pokemon. I refer to Torkoal as problem Pokemon partially because of the level boost. It's now level 35. And also because it can do that. And that means this Torkoal is out for blood. And by that I mean something is dying this turn, so I'm just going to let Icky go down. So basically, what this Torkoal will do is... Also, White Smoke will prevent Intimidate from working. It will set up the Sun and then go for Overheat. And I'm going to be totally honest, I don't think any single one of my Pokemon can survive an Overheating Sun. Also, her Torkoal has the White Herb on it. Words. Torkoal has the White Herb on it. Basically, it'll use Overheat, lower its special attack by 2, and then it'll bring it back up by using that. So I need to land the Sleep Powder. So the Sleep Powder works. Torkoal goes to sleep. Torkoal goes for a little nap. And now, hopefully, we can keep going and survive a couple more turns. Hopefully, this Torkoal stays asleep for a couple more turns, while I can whittle down its health just a little bit more. So there should be 2 turns left of Sun, I think. And if this Torkoal wakes up, it's going to be bad. Okay, it's still asleep. I think the Sun goes away. Okay, Sunlight faded. Fantastic. So now I can Water Gun. And now they have 4 choices. And all of them are pretty okay, actually. Okay, it sets up a Tract. That's fine. So I know that it's more than likely going to go for Body Slam next turn. I know this thing's entire moveset. It has Attract, Body Slam, Sunny Zay, Overheat. Personally, I think this Torkoal is like the evolution of Flannery. Nope. I'll go for Sleep Powder again. Honestly, I genuinely believe that this Torkoal is like the next evolution beyond whatchamacallit, Whitney's Miltank. Now, I'm gonna play a dangerous game. I'm gonna switch out, go to Malphite, and I'm going to click Magnitude. This could do no damage, or I could roll a 10 and just wipe it out. Also good to know that we get outspared. We roll an 8, that's pretty good. That might kill, probably not though, because it's really good. Okay, we do. Fantastic. We get rid of that Torkoal. So that Torkoal is down. Malphite hits level 26. And we've defeated Flannery. Oh, I guess I was trying too hard. I've only recently become a gym leader. I try too hard to be someone I'm not. I have to do things my natural way. If I do it, my Pokemon will be confused. Thanks for teaching me that. For that, you deserve this. So with that, we acquire Gym Badge number 4. We now have the Heat Badge. And what is my next level cap? My next level cap is a lot lower than I thought it was. Okay. If you have a Heat Badge, all Pokemon up to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move Strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. So TM50 is normally Overheat. And now it is Spikes. Okay. Okay, that's a cool little detail. Your power reminds me of someone. Oh, I know, you battle like Norman, the gym leader of Petalburg. Because, you know, he's literally our character's dad. Also, here's May. Hello, how are you? Hey, long time no see. Oh, while I visited the hot springs, you got the Lavaridge Gym Badge. You must have collected some good Pokemon. No, I believe you raised some. I guess it would be okay for you to have this. So we now have the Go Goggles. The Go Goggles are pretty handy to have. With those Go Goggles, you'll have no trouble getting through the desert near Route 111. But wow, challenging gyms. You're trying hard. You're trying hard because you don't want to lose to me, I bet. I think you should challenge your dad. I think you should challenge your dad in Petalburg. Well, see you later. So in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, she will just say, "Hey, I'm going back to Petalburg. Do you want to come with?" And yeah, you might as well at that point. I say that, but no, we're going to go to the desert and use Go Goggles. Partially because we have a couple of encounters. Also, I need Rock Smash, so I'm going to keep Iggy in the party just for now. So Iggy will just remain at the back of the party. And now my level cap does go up, but I think it's only up to like level 32. It's either 32 or 34. I think it's 32. But I think I set myself 32. And honestly, I am a little bit worried whether I feel like that might be too low. Like, I feel like I may have set that at way too low for myself. Mostly because I know that I'm fighting 2 Slackings in the next gym. So I guess I'll do a little bit of a scout ahead. You know what? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll stick with 32 and I will stick with level 32 as my cap, and I will live with the consequences of my actions. Disclaimer. The consequences of my action may be catastrophic for my survival chances. Honestly, while I'm here, I might as well just take out some Torkoals. Honestly, the chances of me finding 2 Torkoals in a row there, genuinely really low, I think. Anyway, yeah, while I'm here, I might as well just fight all the Torkoals I can. Like, hey, I will take 3 defense EVs when I'm about to be going to fight a Slacking. Well, 2 Slackings. One of them I know has Focus Punch. Also, the second one is nowhere near as threatening. Like, that second Slacking, like, when I was a kid, I always thought, okay, I beat the first one, I beat the Vigoroth, I'm fine now, because the third one just spams Focus Punch. Like, when I was a kid, getting to that third Pokemon on his team, I always felt just an overwhelming sense of relief. Mostly just because, like, oh, now I'm in the easy part of the fight. However, I still want to be a bit careful about it, because I think he carries Counter in Emerald. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in Emerald he has Counter. Okay, so now let's quickly just shove these out of the way, because we have, you know, just a little bit of a strength puzzle to do, and this is TMO2, Jump Kick. Okay, so anything that I could teach Dragon Claw, I can now teach Jump Kick. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, also, I should note, there is a place in the desert called the Mirage Tower, and I do get 2 potential Pokemon in there. I'm mentioning it now because it's entirely possible that it just won't be there. So, yeah, that could be a little bit of a problem for me. But hey, we'll deal with that problem when we get to it. And I will have a lot of grinding to do in between episodes here, because to be totally honest, yeah, every every single one of my Pokemon will probably need to be at the level cap for this next gym. Mostly because I genuinely think I will get obliterated by this gym leader. Like, straight up, I don't know if I can win this one. Because I think he'll be like level 37, 38, something like that. So yeah, he is going to be a real tough one. Okay, so now we pick up this. It was not worth coming all the way for a yellow shard, not gonna lie. Fortunately for me, I do have one escape rope that I found. Let's just use that to pull ourselves back out of here. And back out onto Route 112. Now, okay, I guess we're gonna fight this girl, because why not? We got interrupted by her, so we kind of made eye contact for like, I don't know, a nanosecond, so now we have to fight according to, I guess, the law? Pokemon World is sometimes, you know? Anyway. Also, the fact that Mashdon can't one-shot at a Pokemon that is 10 levels below it. I mean, okay, I say that, but at the same time, I'm less worried about it, because I know that Watergun's reign of terror is coming to an end soon. That may be a bit of a hyperbolic way to phrase it, but after I beat Norman, I get the HM for Surf, and basically all other water moves in the game become irrelevant to me. Like, why would I use any of the other water moves in the game? Aside from maybe Hydro Pump, I suppose. I mean, Dive and Waterfall are required later, but still. They're required because they're HMs, but in general, Surf is probably the most important move in the entire game. Insert joke about 7.8 out of 10 too much water. So yeah, the Mirage Tower normally appears here. However, obviously, it isn't currently here. So for Route 111, our encounter is a Sandshrew, okay. I can definitely make some use out of Sandshrew. I mean, I just did in my playthrough of Fire Red, if you saw that. I had a Sandslash on my team in that for a very long time. However, unlike in that game, I'm not going to have access to super busted moves for it just readily available. I was going to say, however, Sandshrew did just cooperate with me really well and just stayed in the ball. But no, it was waiting for the last second to decide, no, actually, I'm going to cause problems. Okay, so all I need to do is catch this Sandshrew, and then I guess I'll... Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode, because I don't have the Mirage Tower here. So, yeah, I'm a little bit lost on that. Okay, so in the desert, I could have found Sandshrew, I could have found Baltoy, I could have found Cacnea, and I think I could have found Trapinch. So honestly, everything I could have gotten in the desert is pretty okay, I think. Okay, so we now have Sandshrew. It will evolve in 2 levels' time if I decide to train it. And now, this will also be probably where I do a lot of, if not all of the training for Raffles here. The Yellow Flute. Which one was that? I think that gets rid of Confusion? Yeah, it does. It does, but I can't use it because... Well, it does, but I can't use it because I can't use items in battle. Like, I can use held items, but I can't use items, which is a little bit of an inconvenience, not gonna lie. But hey, these are the rules I imposed upon myself, so I can't really complain about them. Either way, Marshtomp will probably hit the level cap before I get to the gym. I mean, I say that, I could absolutely just work around that and just train Glue. I probably should. Actually, hold on, that might be the play. That might be the play. Gloom could be the star of the show for this gym. Because I could, in theory, I could just, like, put it to sleep or paralyze it. I could put it to sleep, I could paralyze it, and then work around Truant that way, I suppose. I don't know. I have a little bit of time to think about it, because I am going to have to train. Okay, that went for Rapid Spin. Went for Rapid Spin and didn't go for Self-Destruct. Thank you, Baltoy. I greatly appreciate it. Now that I think about it, I think we can find Claydol in the wild in a couple of places way later in the game. I've never used a Claydol in a playthrough, though, to be totally honest. But yeah, in Ruby and Sapphire, In Ruby and Sapphire, the fossils will appear up here, where this guy is. However, in Emerald, they appear in the Mirage Tower. And obviously, I am not currently at the Mirage Tower, because the Mirage Tower hasn't spawned in. Which, I don't know if it's determined by time, or if it's just random chance when you turn the game on, or what. But if I leave the route and come back, and it have spawned in, it can. I guess it must change every time you come into the route. Okay, so, this is the Mirage Tower. And this is going to be the last thing I do in this episode. Okay, our encounter here is... That's a Sentry, that's dupes. Be honest though, if I can find a Trapinch in here, I'd be really happy about it. Mostly because Trapinch is... Okay, Trapinch is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Because, also, this is the first time in the game where you'll see V-Tiles. Basically, they will fall away when you stand on them, so you need the Mach Bike to kind of zoom over them real fast. Like, the Mirage Tower is kind of, the Mirage Tower gives you a kind of precursor to that, because that is a problem you deal with quite a bit late game. I say late game in Skypillar. Got Trapinch. Our encounter's Trapinch, because we saw two Sentries and they were both dupes. Let's go. Okay, so, let's catch this Trapinch. And that's a potential Flygon. Obviously, we won't get Flygon for ages, because it becomes Vibrava at 35, and then Flygon at 45. But still, that is very nice to have. Okay, so basically, Trapinch is slow, but has 100 base attack. Then it evolves into Vibrava, where it gets faster, but it gets a little bit weaker. And then... at Flygon, it becomes 100 base in both attack and speed. So basically, Trapinch is powerful but slow. Vibrava is faster but a little bit weaker, and then Flygon gives you the best of both. I have a feeling that this side is going to be blocked off, but I'm just going to double check anyway. I'm also going to get to the top of this tower. And then I'm going to save and make a quick cut, because I want to show what both of the fossils are. Actually, do I need to do it? I think you do get the other fossil later in the game. I think you get both fossils in this game. I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that you do. I hope you do, because if you don't, I'm going to feel very, very stupid. Also, if you have Rock Smash, you just kind of skip this entire little bit. Which ain't too bad, not gonna lie. Okay, so now... Oh, you do need Rock Smash anyway. Okay, so... We've now made it to the top here, and there's two fossils. So there is the Root Fossil and the Claw Fossil. And it helps if I actually check. So, there's the Root Fossil. If this fossil is taken the ground and around, it will likely crumble away. You want to take the Root Fossil. Or do we want the Claw Fossil? Either way, this is going to be a little bit of a dangerous thing. Mostly because I don't know which... Okay, I know what both are, but I don't know what they've turned into. I think I'm going to go with the Root Fossil. This is Root, right? Yeah, so I'm going to go with the Root Fossil. And if I've made the wrong choice, this could be pretty bad. But we'll find that out at a later time. And I didn't save. Oops. Oh well, I'll figure it out later, because I know that later in the game you do get the other one. I think it's post-game, though. So for now... Yeah, the other fossil now sinks below the sand. So the Claw Fossil disappeared beneath the sand. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well go the long way. Because I do need to go back to Rustboro City. I need to go back to Rustboro City. So while I'm doing this, I might as well just cut through Meteor Falls and deliver. I might as well cut through Route 113 through Lavaridge Town and everything. Mostly because I need to go and deliver that meteorite back to Professor Cosmo. Also, why am I going this way? I could have just cut through the desert. I could have just cut through the desert and it would have been way faster. Like the entire point of the desert being there and you not being able to go through it is to slow you down. It makes you go the long way, which is this way. Like, I don't know why I did that. Especially... Actually, okay, so I know that there's a TM in the desert. I'll come back for that at a later time. I'll either come back for that at a later time, or I'll go and get it in between episodes. I'll do something. I will get it at some point. But okay, so now let's see what we have. And by that I mean let's just run through here. And I will throw on a rappel for this route because I don't want to get jumped by spinders every 3 steps. Okay. I also probably should just bought more rappels, to be totally honest. But hey, away we go. Also, I don't have the suit sack, so that's not doing anything. I'm not collecting any V-Ash, but whatever. And just dodge these two. Fantastic. Come in here and deliver the meteor to Professor Cosmo. Oh, I know I should have let myself be confident at telling Team Magma where you can find meteorites. That meteor falls. It's never going to be mine now. Oh? Huh? Could it be? Is it the meteorite that Team Magma took from Meteor Falls? Please, may I have it? I'm not asking for it for free. How about in exchange for this TM? This TM, it represents my feelings of gratitude. Please use it. So, TM27 is normally return. So, it's normally return. Let's see what it's been randomized to. Oh, I can't believe it. This is really, really great. This is really going to help my research. So, what does his wife have to say? Look at Professor Cosmo. He's so happy. I think it's cute. Okay, so our TM27 is Shockwave. Okay, I can work with that. I can teach basically anything Shockwave now. That could come in super handy. Also, before I go and do anything else, let's go and buy some more super repels, because I will probably need a couple of them. And by that I mean, I'll just need 1 to get through Meteor Falls, but I'll just stock up on... I'll just buy 10 for now, I suppose. I have enough money. I have more than enough money. Okay, let's go through Meteor Falls, and then I'll resurrect this fossil, and then I'll end off today's episode, I think. Because I have a whole bunch of training to do. I have a whole bunch of training to do in an entire Hoenn region to train in, I suppose. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do an entire... I'm gonna just basically be running laps of the west side of Hoenn, just trying to do all of my training to hopefully be able to beat this next gym. Because I would be lying if I said I'm confident. Like, if I said I was confident in my ability to defeat Norman, I would absolutely be lying. Because I don't know if I can win this fight. Like, even with all of my Pokemon leveled up to the level cap, I don't know if I would be able to win. I think it's going to be a case where I can probably win, but I will be losing a couple of Pokemon in the process. Like... we are leaving the battle on, like, we're getting out of the fight alive, but we're definitely getting hurt a lot. Okay, I also need to go and drop off a Pokemon, which means it is time to finally commend Iggy to the Death Box, where he now belongs, unfortunately. Yeah, so that wasn't exactly ideal, but hey, you know what? He did good work. He did good work in the time he was alive. So we now have Trapinch, RD Nature, Hypercurse, so we can't lower its attack. Yeah, it's very slow, but it hits hard. And also, it has primarily special attacks because Dark is special type in this again. Right. Anyway, off we go to the 2nd floor of whatchamacallit, the Devon Corporation, where we can now go and resurrect this fossil. Let's see what we get. I think it's this. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. Oh, hey, Black and White, what are you doing here? Work on inspirations of reality. Okay. Anyway, it's this guy. Resurrects Pokemon from fossil, and it's working. Okay, so, what are we going to do? Okay, we give him the root fossil. Leave. We come back. And now we get a fossil Pokemon. Thanks for waiting. Yo, what was it? A Mr. Mime? The ancient Pokemon, Mr. Mime. Okay, mild nature. That's not too bad. Soundproof. That could come in handy. It's pretty fast. It's got good and it has confusion. It's trainable. I can train it right off the bat. I might... Lord help me, I think I might use a Mr. Mime on the team. Don't quote me on that, I might not. But for now, Mr. Mime is looking like it might actually be a prospect for the team. Okay, So I'm going to save and end off, I'm going to heal, save, and end off today's episode here, because next time I have the fight with Norman, and I have quite a lot of training to do in between now and then. So I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for, I guess, where we go fight our dad. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.